boots in the mud.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on. 419 The Grind.
Glass City Blues. Boots in the mud. Yeah. Step on the glass. Catching that wildlife. Toledo, where we at? Got my boots in the mud. Boots in the mud. Stepping on glass. We came from the flood. From the flood. Catching walleye down by the river. By the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer. Get no realer. Yeah. I stomp in the dirt. Glass City on my shirt. 419 on the grind. Putting soul in the work. From the bay to the block, you can hear that sound. Toledo in the blood, roots deep in the ground. Yeah, I walk with a broken glass, cut through the pain, but we stronger than the struggle. Sunshine through rain, river rolling, got the walleye on the line. Every hook, every cast, yeah, the city still shine. Got my boots in the mud, boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, from the flood, catching walleye down by the river, by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer, get no realer. Clap, 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 stomp, stomp, let the beat ride slow. Glass City Blues with a hip-hop flow. From the east side, hustle to the west side, pride. We the heart of the 419, won't hide. See the sparks from the glass, shine in the street. Hear the boots in the mud, feel the bass in the beat. Catch a fish, say a prayer, let the river remind. It's the soul of Toledo, keep the step in time. Step in time. Oh, down by the water, water. Glass cuts deep, but it makes us stronger, makes us stronger. Boots too heavy, but we still keep stepping. 419, yeah, that's the only direction. Got my boots in the mud, boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river, by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer, no realer, no. Boots in the mud, stepping on glass, stepping on the glass, catching that walleye, Toledo soul, it don't get no realer, get no realer. Boots in the mud, boots in the mud.
Yeah, woke up with the weight of the world on my chest. Try to smile through the pain, but I'm losing my breath. Every step that I take feels uncertain and slow. I've been strong for so long, but Lord, you already know. I try to stand on my own 2 feet, but the ground keeps shaking underneath. Every plan that I thought was true falls apart when I'm without you. I need you, like the night needs the morning light. I need you, like the broken heart needs new life. When my strength is gone and my faith feels small, when I'm about to slip and I'm afraid I'll fall. I need you, Jesus. Oh, I need Jesus. Yeah. All the voices in my head try to steal my peace, telling me I'm not enough, saying I'll never be free. But your word cuts through all the doubt in me, says I'm chosen, I'm healed, I'm who you see. I don't have to fight this alone, you've been with me all along. Every tear that I ever cried, you caught every single time. You caught every single time. I need you, like the night needs the morning light. I need you, like the broken heart needs new life. When my strength is gone and my faith feels small, when I'm about to slip and I'm afraid I'll fall. I need you, Jesus. tell me what to do, what to do. Every breath I breathe, every step I take, only makes sense for your glory's sake. I don't want comfort, I want truth. I don't want easy, I want you. I need you. More than money, more than fame, I need you. More than comfort, more than change. When the lights go out and I can't see straight, when the road gets hard and my heart feels weak, I need you, Jesus. I need you, Jesus. I need you, Jesus. I need you, Jesus. I need you in the morning, I need you late at night, I need you when I'm winning, I need you in the fight. Every season, every trial, every tear and every smile, I need you. Yeah, I need you. I need you. Final line. I don't just want you, Lord, I need you. Yeah, we stepping in purpose tonight. Power on me, Holy Ghost energy. Let's go. I'm walking in authority. Yeah, that's the call on me. Covered by the blood, so the enemy ain't stopping me. Favor like a shield everywhere that I'm supposed to be. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Moving with the Lord in me. Devils get to trembling every time they look at me. Destined and alive, now I'm stepping where I'm born to be. I'm walking in authority. Step up in the room, yeah, I'm charged with the kingdom. Got the light of God and you know I'm gon' beam some. Every single chain break off when I speak some. Word of God swing like a sword when the beat drum. I'm chosen, anointed, yeah, that's official. Covered in the oil, devil came to this vessel. Gotta keep it moving every mountain I level. Spirit in my step, watch me dance on the devil. Faith on swole like I live in the gym. Authority in Christ, not me but him. I'm a child of the king, no fear, no sin. I said amen and the whole world spins. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Yeah, that's the call on me. Covered by the blood, so the enemy ain't stopping me. Favor like a shield everywhere that I'm supposed to be. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Moving with the Lord in me. Devils get to trembling every time they look at me. Dancing in a life, now I'm stepping where I'm born to be. I'm walking in authority. Hey, big faith, no dotted line with the mission. Holy Ghost fire, got the devil trying to listen. Trying to figure out why the blessing keep hitting. It's the power of the name, every chain gon' miss. And I roll with it, go with it, kingdom flow with it. When the battle get intense, I don't fold with it. I got angels on deck, yeah, the whole clip lit. Devil wanna throw shade, but he ain't gon' hit. I walk like David, pray like Paul. Talk like Jesus when the enemy calls. Stand so tall, never scared, never fall. Authority in me, I got victory installed. Hey, step, victory walk with me. Blessings overflow and they fall on me. Hey, rooted in the word, no war in me. Hey, Christ in my soul, that's the war in me. Take another step, giants fall instantly. Holy Spirit leading every move intentionally. No fear, cause the Lord put his strength in me. I walk with the crown, that's walking in authority. Yeah, that's a call on me. Covered by the blood, so the enemy ain't stopping me. Favor like a shield everywhere that I'm supposed to be. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Moving with the Lord in me. Devils get to trembling every time they look at me. Destiny unlocked, now I'm stepping where I'm born to be. I'm walking in authority.
Wake up Toledo, it's the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Presented by the 419 Grind. Let's get it. Rise and grind, it's that 419 shine. Yeah. Glass City hustle, we putting in time. From the mud hand swing to the wildlife ice. Toledo Rockets blasting off all night. We rise, we grind, the city my mind. Yeah. 419 forever, we one of a kind. From the mud, from the glass, where we holding it down. Toledo stand up, we repping the town. Good morning, Glass
city, sip that coffee, lace the shoes. Rise and grind on the dial, yeah, we bringing you the news. From Monroe to the Bay, Broadway out to the heights. We the voice of the people, turn them dreams to life. Toledo mud hands cracking bats in the summer. While I hit the ice pack seats, that's thunder. Blue and gold rockets blast off, no wonder. UT Pride, we united, no blunders.
Wake up, the city on go. Grind don't stop, we just let it flow. 419 family, everybody know. From the mud to the glass, yeah, we steal the show. Rise and grind, it's that 419 shine. Black city hustle, we putting in time. From the mud and swing to the wall like ice. Toledo rockets blasting off all night. We rise, we grind, the city my mind. 419 forever, we one of a kind. From the mud, from the glass, where we holding it down. Toledo stand up, we repping the town.
Downtown lights, we alive, no sleep. Summit Street jumping, the vibe too deep. Mud on my cleats, glass roots in my soul. 419 grind, yeah, we taking control. Shout to the hustlers, the dreamers, believers. Every morning tune in, we the leaders, receivers. It's the movement, not just the show. It's Toledo in the veins, let the whole world know.
One night, we gon' rise.
From the mud to the glass, we built to last. No lie, no lie, no lie, no lie.
No rise and grind, it's a grind, it's that 419 shine. Black city hustle, we putting in time. From the mud and swing to the wild like ice. Toledo rockets blasting off all night. We rise, we grind, the city my mind. 419 forever, we one of a kind. From the mud, from the glass, we
up,
holding it
Toledo.
down. Toledo stand up, we one down.
You're listening to the 419 Grinds Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Mr. Shawn Juan, in the house, in the studio with the one and only DJ Impress. What's going on, DJ?
What is going on this morning?
Yeah, for the family, for the people that know, he go by Monty. So we just gonna say that.
Yeah.
We're gonna just say that for the people that know, right? Also, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the studio with just Jay today, but he's more than Jay. I'm gonna always say that. Jay, you.
I am.
Oh, here we go.
I am he.
You are he.
Oh, he.
Yeah, okay.
You heard of him. He just he.
He just he.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for morning show. It is Friday, baby. And man, it's cold outside. And I don't know if it's getting ready to snow or do a little something out there. I don't know what's going
Yeah, it's
on.
supposed to be getting colder over the weekend. So Monday we're looking at negative degrees.
Negative degrees.
Negative 17, I think.
Oh, that is
Lord have
horrible.
mercy.
Monday, and then Tuesday I think it goes up to negative 8.
Man, listen, man. Check this out.
It goes
man.
up to negative 8.
What the what?
This is
man.
Ohio winter.
This
we
is
get
definitely-
we get everybody's temperature. We get the temperatures from the north. We get the temperatures from the south.
Yeah, we do.
So we get everything.
Man, absolutely.
The thing
man.
that killed me is every year people be acting like they surprised though. Like they not from Ohio. Like they don't know that it could be 60 one day and then 10 the next day.
Yeah, 10 the next day. Yeah, absolutely. Man, let me
That's what happened. That's last week, wasn't it? Like 60 degrees.
Yeah.
And then,
Man, brother sore this morning, man. I took a group of kids sledding yesterday. And, man, listen. I don't know, we get older and we still think we can do stuff that we used to do.
Look, my kids taught me, bro. My kids in my program.
You say,
I'm gonna watch y'all. So I got these two young dudes, man, and they pretty good in basketball, but they talk like, you know what I mean?
Right.
How kids talk so disrespectful. Like, Mr. Monty, man, look, if you put a ball out here, you gonna regret it. And so I took them to the park one day and we was hooping, and I did my thing, but the next day,
yeah. Man.
ouch, ooh,
Yeah.
ouch. Like, no, we just know it. So now when they talk, I'll be like, yeah, you remember what I did to you? Like, let's go again. No, you remember what I did to you?
Right,
that one time.
right, that one time.
I don't want to go back out there. No.
You know what I do? I try to stay in the gym. Not just like working out, but on the basketball court, because I never know when my son gonna challenge me again.
Yeah.
And he's 6'4".
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's 6'4", and I still tell him, I'll dunk on you. So I don't know if I can. I tell him that.
I was trying to think of the other day, like, when's the last time I actually dunked? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, ooh, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a minute,
Probably been
man.
like 20 years for me.
Yeah.
Man, growing up, dude, I would never thought that you would have got as tall as you got.
I know. I tell people that. People think that I was always this size. Man, when I entered high school, I was only 5'10", 115 pounds. That's
Really?
it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all. When I was in junior high, I wrestled like 108 or something.
Wow.
So my freshman year, I was only 5'10", 115 pounds. But by the time I graduated, I was 6'4", 215. And then when I went to school, my playing weight in college was like 235.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. Solid though. I was ooh.
So what happened? Just eat
It just-
Wheaties?
It's called age, man. It's called, after I stopped playing, I still worked out a little bit. I came home, I played in a couple leagues, but then just started working, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you sit down at a desk all day and
Oh,
all
no, I
that kind
get
of
it.
stuff. And
Yeah.
When I graduated high school, I was 5'11", 155 pounds. So now I'm I got on the scale this morning, I'm 235.
235.
So I want to get down to 215.
215.
We'll see if that
Okay.
happens.
once I get back healthy though, I'm probably around about 320 now. I'm gonna get back down to like 275 because I want to skydive one time, and they got a weight limit on it.
Oh, okay.
So I want to
Okay.
So I'm a skydive. I want to skydive one time.
One time.
So I'm a go on a rigorous weight loss thing.
Yeah.
Just so that I can
Guess what he gonna do? He gonna do like we did when we was kids. He gonna get down. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Yeah. I can't get up that high. I can't. Even roller coasters. Like I stay away from them too.
Man.
I can't do heights.
I can. It's cool.
When I'm on a plane, I go to sleep.
So when I turned 50, we went to Dominican Republic, right? And we went parasailing, but like nobody spoke English. So like when we like you go to this island and they put you on a boat to go out to another boat.
Yeah.
So they handed us these life jackets, but we didn't know how to put them on. So we like, how do you put it on? Like, no English. Like, hold on, man. So the boat take off. I'm like, hey, man, this thing ain't no. They're like, no English. So we get to the other boat, right? And they say, they put a little harness on you, right? And they like, sit down. I'm like, all right. So then I sat down and I started thinking. I was like, hey, man, what's the weight limit to this? He said, no English. I said, no, man, I need to know. And the next thing I know,
Wow.
we was up in the air. I was like, whoa, wait, hold on. And I was holding on so tight at first, but then once you get up there, it was, oh man, it's amazing, bro.
Right.
It was amazing. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
like you said, I was like, let's do it again.
Yeah, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
But
Right. Absolutely.
Nobody spoke English. Like nobody. Like, hold on, man. I need.
Right.
I got some questions I need answered.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I couldn't do it. I'd be so scared.
I think like the first couple seconds you'll be scared, but then once you up there, you'll be like, all right, and then look around, you'll be like, all right, this ain't bad.
Yeah.
It ain't
We'll
bad.
see.
Yeah, man.
Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it on my 50.
We gonna have
about
to
that?
we gonna have to take Jesse somewhere, man.
Right.
We gonna have to go
Nah.
we gonna have to go to the Pink Lady thing and win Jesse a cruise.
Right.
So we can get him out on the water and make
Get him out there on the
parasail.
water. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we making this announcement. Pink Lady Cigar Club is having their 1 year anniversary. That'll be tomorrow from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And man, they're celebrating 1 year. Fifth Sax will be there. DJ Big Lou will be there.
Blue the Mayor.
Blue the Mayor. And 11 the band will be there, ladies and gentlemen, and that is at the Lynx Lounge located at 2637 West Bancroft Street. So come out and support, man. It's free. They're giving out nice gifts for those who win. You know, so
Yeah.
she said they
giveaways.
some giveaways. So
Man, you could go to a free event and win a cruise. You
Man,
can't get
ain't
no
that
better
crazy?
than
can't
that.
get no better than that, man.
Right.
For real.
Hey, real quick, are any of y'all out? Jesse probably. Are y'all hip to battle rapping? Anybody?
Yeah.
So we got to do it in the city.
Who Payne?
Payne is a monster.
Is he?
They got an event tomorrow.
Oh, really?
He's battling JC.
Okay.
I don't know. You know who JC
Where
is?
this at? Indianapolis?
No, it's here
Oh, it's
in
here.
Toledo at Mr. Lullabies. I think it's called Mr.
Okay.
Lullabies.
Yeah.
Man, the card is it's called Michigan versus everybody. So
I've seen that, yeah.
Tay Rock, if you hip to Battle Rock, Tay Rock is hosting it. Tay Rock is pretty much the face of battle rap right now. I think I'm trying to remember all the names on it, but like Chef Trez is on it. Calico, not Calico. I know Payne is. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look. I'm sorry, bro.
Take a look. Get the information. Yeah, Payne. He. I remember back when Tramain was still here. She did the JJ Express.
Right. He used to be one of the drum.
He was one of the drummers. But during practice, I used to be on their practices. Him and another guy. I forgot. He's a DJ now, but I think he moved down to Lima somewhere.
Okay.
But they used to battle rap, and that's where it kind of started. Payne. I think Payne was only like 15 years old back then.
So Payne told me that I was one of the judges for one of his first battles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's crazy. How everything come full circle.
Yeah.
But it's at Mr. Lullabies. Payne versus JC, hosted by Tay Rock. Where the card at? Dang. I'm gonna have to look it up. But when I tell you, it is a crazy, crazy, crazy card, man. And it's a bunch of like top tier battle rappers that is going to be in Toledo at that.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
I don't think we've ever hosted a national battle rap.
All right, here it
event.
goes. So it's Arsenal versus Selly Cell. You know Arsenal is a legend.
Yeah.
Chef Trez versus Kitchen Clean, which is two legends right there. Payne versus JC. C Steel versus Mr. Briggs.
Okay.
King Shy versus Money Mitch. Julian Thomas, which is another Toledo person who's crazy bars, against Joey Linwood and Fifth Element, who's from here as well, versus Boss Kells.
Wow.
So, man, and like I said, they said Calico's probably gonna be here, which is another legend. So to have that in Toledo, man, we gotta go out and support. You know, our man, Payne been putting on crazy for a long time and don't get the love that he should, because he battling top tier people and he killing them.
Yes.
Wow.
Payne
Killing them.
has been on 106 in Park.
Yeah, he was on 106 in Park.
He's been all over the country doing battle rap, and it's like battle rap isn't mainstream, so a lot of people don't pay attention to it. But those who do know Payne like all over the country.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's why I always say, man, there's some amazing talent right here in Toledo, man. And I think sometimes people don't even know how talented they are until they expand their wings and find out, like, man, because I remember y'all remember Blind Fury?
Yeah.
I mean, he was a dog.
Yeah.
Right.
Payne battled him.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, Payne talking too.
Yeah.
Payne be in there, he be barking at these cats, man. I be crying, laughing, man.
Yeah.
He's so dope, bro.
He's dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Julian Thomas is another one.
Yeah.
Who is under the radar. I don't know if he still lives here. I know he's been all over the country too. He's traveled with Charlie Numbers.
Yep. Bay. Yep.
Yeah, Bay. Yep. So a lot of people don't know him by Bay, but
yeah, Charlie Numbers. He's a elite team DJ too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like 6 of us.
Okay. Yeah, I've been knowing
we got a nice
Bay
squad.
since like early 2005, 2006 when we had our studio on Spencer.
Yeah.
Him and his crew came and recorded at our studio. So
not Infamous. Kiera.
Yep.
With Yada Man and all that. Yada Man is dope too. Yeah.
They had they had a fire crew when it comes to real raw hip hop
music. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. So make sure, man, y'all go to Mr. Lullabies tomorrow, man, and support, man.
Local. Support local.
Man.
Well, there's a lot of events going on this weekend too, but if you can make it to a couple events, why not?
Why not? Why not?
And it's early. I think the doors open at like 4:30 or so.
Okay.
So yeah.
How was the event you guys had?
It was cool, man. We had our first open mic poetry night. And you know, like everything is started. So I think we probably had about 12 to 20 people.
Okay.
But man, the vibe in there was so crazy, bro. Like we brought Lethal out of retirement. I don't know if you hip to her, Anybody know Lethal in the poetry? Yeah.
Okay.
And she brought the fire last night. So we going to do them every third Thursday.
Every third Thursday.
So if you a poet or any kind of artist, we had people come up and sing and all that stuff yesterday.
Yeah.
It was pretty dope vibe, man. Yeah. It had refreshments and little libation. Get the vibe going.
Right.
And Doug got this little event space in Studio 329. So nice cozy
I
spot.
didn't know.
Yeah.
So he had the event space in there. It's a nice spot.
Yeah.
His spot is just nice. Doug he's one of those other ones who don't think Midwest or Toledo.
Nah.
He's a big thinker, and I like that.
He always trying to expand. Like
Yes,
that's why I love like doing stuff with Doug. Doug called me like, man, what do you think about? Like, hey, let's do it.
Yeah.
If ain't nobody else doing it, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Right.
you know what I
Absolutely.
mean? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And he's always been on the forefront of like hair stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Oh,
that's
yeah.
his- he's always been on the forefront of in the hair industry. So now he's expanded to some different stuff. But
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Yeah. Doug's good people, man. Him
we
and I
have-
we went to Rogers together. So yeah, he good people, man.
Man, we be having some dope events at his spot. Like I just did the 18th year anniversary.
Yeah. I did the flyer for that. Yeah.
Yeah, he told me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, it was crazy.
Wow.
And people always love to support him, man. That's how you know he's a good person, man. Because when people, the city come out for him,
Yeah.
like we got council people and all that stuff there. So he dope, man. It's
Yeah.
just dope
Yeah.
event. So I'm looking forward to this growing. We trying to bring back the old Jackson vibes. You know, when we used to do the poetry nights at
Yeah.
Jackson's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jackson's was a vibe. And going back to Jackson's, of course, my father used to play down there.
Yeah.
And my brother on the keys. I'm on auxiliary keys sometimes when I feel like playing.
When you feel like playing, right?
And I forgot who was playing the drums. Probably Rio.
Probably,
Yeah, probably Rio
Yeah.
playing the drums.
That
But
still to this day is my favorite place in the city that I DJ'd at to this day.
Jackson's.
Yeah. And when I have to say, I was the first DJ there because when I started DJing there, it wasn't even a dance floor. They used to bring me in to DJ while, because it was a restaurant.
Yeah.
To bring me in to DJ while people was eating.
Wow.
And that's how I learned to read crowds because I would like play stuff and watch people feet and see what they vibing to, right? And then I would play a game with myself. When they start putting on their coat, I would see how many songs I could play to make them stay.
Make them turn around.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where they'll somebody come up to me like, look, would you stop? Because we trying to leave and she not, you know what I mean?
Right.
And that helped me learn how to
Yeah.
read crowds.
Yeah.
And then we started doing, I think, First Friday there.
Yeah.
And then it went crazy. It went crazy, man. I still love that vibe at Jackson's, man.
Yeah.
Bring back Jackson's.
Yeah, bring it back.
Bring back Texas.
Bring back. But that's the blessing of it all, Jimmy being successful
Yeah.
and then coming back
Yeah.
and giving back,
Yeah.
and that's the blessing, man.
And the thing was, he wanted to do so much more, man.
He did.
And then had the the politics and stuff got involved, man.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I hate it,
because
yeah.
he had a real vision, man, and sometimes it seems like it's our own that don't want us to blossom. You know
That's
what
exactly who it is and what it is.
Yeah, no doubt.
We talk about these gatekeepers, and gatekeepers, man, they are so enrooted. They don't want no type of change. They just want things to be the same and just be comfortable with it.
And the thing that gets me is that people like us understand. Like once when somebody benefits, like if Shawn's successful, somehow that downfall is gonna trickle to somebody else being successful, which is gonna trickle to somebody else being successful, which is gonna trickle to somebody else being successful. You know what I mean? And once we get over that attitude, like I'm the only person that's supposed to be successful, then we'll all win. Man.
Are we afraid? I'm not saying us in this room, but our people. Are we afraid that if I'm giving $10,000 to Shawn, that somebody else doesn't have $10,000 to give to Impress? Are we? Is that what it is? Is that what we're afraid of?
I don't know what it is, man. I just
Because I
don't
think
know.
that's what it is. I think that people believe that there's not enough money to go around.
It's plenty.
Plenty of money.
But the mentality that people have, we end up leaving a lot of money on the table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, we leave a lot of money on the table, and it's sad too because you feel like, because I've seen it, I've heard it. Somebody will be willing to sell their soul just for the moment, not realizing that it's going to be a serious consequence later in life. Because they so quick, be like, yeah, we got a grant for $10,000, and we were, thinking about giving it to the Young Men and Women for Change organization. Somebody jump in and be like, but I got a program too, but what we don't do is we don't do what he do, but we help kids, and we're gonna show them how to do discipline right and without screaming and yelling. And they go, really? You can do that? Okay, we're gonna give you the 10.
But the thing about it is, from now, the only way to get money though is like collaborating.
Collaborating.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the way to get more money anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they want to make sure like you got surround services. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
and
covered.
that one, no matter how good you are, not one company can't do it all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's like, if you collaborate, you can handle this part, and then somebody can handle this part. And like I said, it even lightens your load a little bit from having to try to. So let's get into a collaborative state of mind.
I agree. I totally agree, man. Because collaboration, man, means so much, and it strengthens you as well.
Yeah.
It helps you stay rooted. It helps you stay grounded, and it holds you accountable.
Yep.
And you'll learn. And you'll learn.
Because there's something that somebody else can do that I don't know how to do.
Yeah.
If we collab together, I can learn from what they're doing.
Right.
Like maybe maybe they're a better organizer.
Right.
Maybe they're a better marketer. I don't know. But if we collab together, I can learn from what they know, and they can learn from what I know.
Like for me, I've always had a vision. So I was a couple of years ago, 2 years now, I was flying back and forth to Arizona, and I was in the Mesa School District showing them how behavior modification and behavioral health works hand in hand, right? Because when I first started the organization, a lot of the parents were saying, my kid is going to counseling, therapy, psychotherapy. They got a psychiatrist, they got a psychologist, and nothing was changing, right? But when they came through our program, the behavior changed. So when they went back to those individuals, they go, oh my God, like, this is a brand new kid. What happened?
Right.
Well, we took him through Mr. Shawn's program. Well, who's Mr. Shawn? What type of program? So when I explained the behavior mod aspect and how it links with behavioral health, it was a win-win. So what I was doing was I was going around the city trying to connect with behavioral health agencies because I wanted to provide a wraparound service. Like, I want your case managers to effectively be able to do case management without dealing with the disrespect, without dealing with all the nonsense, and not even because some kids are getting kicked out of programs because they was just that off the chain, right? But I wanted to show how we can do behavior mod, behavioral health as a wraparound service, which at that time, like, I was going to big name companies, right? And then nobody wanted to jump on board. But I'm thinking like, okay, so I work with all these kids over here, which literally could have been close to $1 million of funding just over here by itself. And you're telling me that you don't want to work? And I got the kids. I just need services for them. That's all I need is somebody to connect with them so they can get case management and therapy and psychotherapy and CBT, cognitive behavior therapy. Like, I want that for them and their family.
Right.
But people are just sitting back. But I know what it is. People go, man, watch him, man. I wouldn't play with this. And I'm like, that's why we fail. That's why we fail, because we're afraid to at least say, let's just give it a try and see what it does. Because I'm dealing with all these kids. Like, I'm like, hello. Right. I got all these kids. This is about almost $500,000 worth of billing here. Not because we're in it to make money, but because we can grow and be able to be more successful.
And serve more people.
And serve more people.
And it benefit the kids.
And it benefit the kids and their families. Because the parents need help too.
Yeah.
Oh, sucky. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to take a commercial break. And, man, we got a special guest that's coming in the house today. My little brother, man, like truly my little brother, man, is in the house, man. But before we go, Jess, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can find us later on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you find your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, share. We'll be back after this commercial break.
outside with it. Hey, no fear, no doubt, no change. Let's go. I was stuck in the dark, you pulled me out the grave. Gave me breath, gave me purpose, now I'm walking anyways. Ain't no ceiling on the praise and no limit on the flow. Holy Spirit got me charged up, tell the world let's go. People hurting on the block, they need hope, they need light. Ain't no point to shouting Sundays if we quiet through the night. Jesus died for the broken, for the weary, for the lost. So I'm 10 toes down, I'm a soldier of the cross.
Got joy in my soul, fire in my bones. He lifted me up when I couldn't stand alone. So I'm hitting these streets, let the whole world know my God still saves and his love still grows. Let's go.
Let's go. Like the apostle did, yeah, we gon' ride. Let's go. Tell the whole world how he changed our lives. Let's go. Out the four-wall, man, the church outside. Let's go. We on a mission, Holy Spirit be the guide. Let's go. Everybody move, every city, every road, he saved my soul. Now I'm ready, let's go. Let's go. Hey, hey. We ain't waiting on the pulpit, we ain't waiting on the pew. If he brought you through the storm, then you know what to do. Testify to the lost and lift them up in the name. If he healed your broken heart, go and spark that flame. We the light, we the love, we the hands, we the feet. Ain't no point being safe if you don't take it to the street. Every hood, every city, every corner, every block. Jesus breaking down chains, every stronghold. Got joy in my soul, fire in my bones. He lifted me up when I couldn't stand alone. So I'm hitting these streets, let the whole world know my God still saves and his love still grows. Let's go. Let's go. Like the apostle did, yeah, we gon' ride. Let's go. Tell the whole world how he changed our lives. Let's go. Out the four-wall, man, the church outside. Let's go. We on a mission, Holy Spirit be the guide. Let's go. Everybody move, every city, every road, he saved my soul. Now I'm ready, let's go. Let's go.
I can't keep quiet, no, I gotta speak. He broke my chains, now I'm finally free. Love in my heart, truth in my flow. If he did it for me, he can do it for your soul. Go, 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 go. Take the gift from everywhere you go. Go, 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 go. We the church, time to let the world know.
Let's go. Like the apostles did, yeah, we gon' ride. Let's go. Tell the whole world how he changed our lives. Let's go. Out the four walls, man, the church outside. Let's go. We on a mission, Holy Spirit be the guide. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Step by step, I'm climbing high. Left my baggage, kissed it goodbye. New shoes on my feet, scuffed the ground. Echoes of dreams, no longer bounded.
Air up here is thin but sweet. Every stumble turns to beat. I'm moving on up.
Like George and Weezy. Life ain't perfect, but it's looking breezy. Up the ladder I go, can't make me queasy. Moving on up like George and Weezy.
Moving on up like George and Weezy. I built my bridge from scraps and fire. Burnt down, down, climb out the mire. Every brick laid
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Shawn Juan, in the studio with the DJ Impress.
Man, y'all don't understand the collaboration that's going on. At this
It's bananas.
Yeah.
That's what we need, ladies and gentlemen. We need good collaboration. And I guess I can say this because I wanted to make sure before I said anything, I wanted to make sure I wasn't out of pocket, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm a little concerned about the hungry black man. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned because I'm going to tell you what happened. Yeah, put up a post yesterday, and I kind of extended the olive branch, right? I'm like, man, on my check-in podcast, I got almost 3,000 views. I was, kind of supporting you, just kind of backing you because I know what it's like to get beat up and been getting beat up. So he had replied, and I was like, just go to the check-in podcast, right? So he said, you might want to delete that so they don't attack you. I'm like, bro, I've been in this game for a minute, so I'm aware, right? So just go check out the podcast, right? He deleted the whole post. So I started thinking, I was like, wait a minute. And I'm not bashing him or anything, but I'm concerned about him because is it really about you and the attention? And so I'm just gonna leave it right there, ladies and gentlemen, because I was a little concerned, and I talked to Jesse about it this morning, and Jesse said some things to me, and I was like, okay, I was right,
So when he first came, and I saw how I knew how it was all gonna play out. So I started to reach out to him and tell him, like, man, stop broadcasting everything. Just do the work.
Just do the work.
If you just do the work, you know what I mean? Everything will. But somebody else told him that, and then he made a post about it. And I was like, okay, I'm stepping out.
He made a post about them coming to him.
Him telling him
to do the work.
To do the work. Like, they keep telling me that I shouldn't be saying anything. And when he did that, I was like, I know people like that. You know what I mean? And again, nothing against them. Because I don't even have the time or capacity to keep up with all the stuff that's going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
I've never seen so many successful people have so much time for so much pettiness that it's crazy. I don't have time for that.
If you're that successful at what you're doing or what you're trying to do, how are you on Facebook that many times, like that long of a day? Like, I can't. I'm not on Facebook. Only time I'm on Facebook is when I do this show.
and I'm talking all angles, from his angle and the other
people,
side.
People
you know
who
what I mean?
are commenting.
I don't have time for it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, but I knew right away. But I also think that what he did was strategic.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I truly believe that. Mm-hmm. I think he's been around enough to know what to do and how to do it. And I think it was strategic to get him where he ultimately is going, because it happened too fast.
What is it?
He wanted to get to Detroit. Right?
Yeah.
And so Toledo has always, believe it or not, been a stepping stone to Detroit, right? It's right up the road, right? And so when you garner that much attention, it's not hard for somebody in Detroit to be like, what's going on?
Right.
And then a lot of people in Detroit is like, come on up. Like, they're welcoming him up because of what happened here. Yeah. You know what I mean? And if that was your plan, you did it. You know what I mean?
This is the last thing I'm gonna say about the hangry man.
The hangry man, okay.
We all know what Toledo is because we lived here more than 30 years, all of us in this room.
Yeah.
Right. So we know what Toledo brings. We know what Toledo how it affects people in our day-to-day lives. We know we're not little Detroit. We're not little Cleveland. We're not little Columbus. But one thing we're not is a bunch of bitter people. Mm-hmm. We're not.
Right.
They're people in Toledo they're determined people.
Right.
That's why we fight so much. That's why we fight each other so much.
Right.
Because we're determined to be the best at what we want, what we're doing. That's why we just don't have the mentality to work together. But we are fighters.
No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that we are. That's why we have the best boxers in the world in Toledo, because we're fighters. We're natural fighters.
They say because
the mud, right? We fight to get out of the mud because we don't want to be compared to Detroit, Cleveland, Cincinnati, or Columbus. That's why we fight each other so much. We just got to change our mentality to come together to be the city that we want to be. But we're not bitter people. We're not ignorant people.
And I'll say this: in times when we need to, though, we come together.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We
Yes.
do come together, and that's the one thing that I hate when people say, "Oh, all they do is fight." No, they don't. Because I've been a part of some beautiful movements
Yes.
here in Toledo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some beautiful movements that I can sit around and be like, man, this is dope.
When you look at
This is dope.
the R&B jam that happens every year for the last 5 years,
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
are a group of I know every last one of those.
Me
brothers.
too.
Every last one. I've worked with all of them, and they're upstanding and they do business.
Right.
They work together. They don't have to, but they do it to make that event successful. Make those events successful. RC and his team.
Right.
They do that to make events successful and everything that they do. People at this table, we work separately and together to make things happen.
Things happen, and that's crazy. But I'm glad that we're setting a standard.
No doubt.
We are setting a standard through the Rise and Grind Morning Show to show how collaboration looks, what partnerships can look like. And no one is tripping about a title or a position and who's over anything and who's making money. We're just enjoying life and making the things happen. And that's what it boils down to. You know, there's an old saying and it says, walk slow and drink water. You know, and that's all we doing. We just walking slow, drinking water, chopping it up, politicking. It ain't no evilness. It ain't no mean mugging. No, we're laughing and literally sharing great ideas with each other. But ladies and gentlemen, again, tomorrow, Pink Lady Cigar, 1 year anniversary at the Lynx Lounge, located at 2637 West Bancroft Street. DJ Lou.
Big Lou the mayor.
The mayor is going to be on the ones and twos.
You already know what he do.
Yeah.
Right. Fifth sax, the band 11.
Sax fifth.
Sax fifth, yeah, sax fifth, yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
And let me use the sax fifth, man. When I tell you, hey, look, I don't even want to say he came out of nowhere because he didn't. He's been doing this for a minute. But when he finally decided, like, this is what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
It just turned up, huh?
You know, I'm a saxophone aficionado because of my father
Right,
and my uncle who
right.
played saxophone. So I've been hearing sax all my life. So to hear him and the way he plays, it's like that's the truth.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So come on out tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. It's free. FREE. You know,
Be free.
You know, it's cool when you can walk through the door and don't have to pay a cover charge. But the one thing, just a side note here, I always wonder, why are you charging at the door to spend your money? I've always thought about that.
That's kind of a slippery slope, though.
Okay, tell me.
And I'll tell you why. Bars are responsible for a lot of things, right?
Right.
So you are responsible for lights, gas, your staff, keeping people safe. You know what I mean? And all that stuff kind of costs money. I think when a lot of times people get greedy, though. You know what I mean? I've been in places where, they charging $50, $100 at the door. And
In Toledo?
yeah.
Is that in Toledo?
But there is a crowd that'll pay for that.
Yeah.
But it's a price that comes along with that too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I don't ever try to tell a bar owner how to run their business, right? But sometimes the slow and no, I'm not gonna say sometimes. All the time, the slow and steady money is always best, because when you go, a lot of bars here open and they be like, oh, we got a strict age limit and it's gonna be blah 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 and up. But then you understand that the blah 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 and up don't want to pay a cover charge. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
You know
All of
why?
that.
Because they're gonna come in. They're gonna spend money on food, drinks, and all that
right?
stuff.
You know what I'm saying? But people open bars and want that money fast, so they like, oh, they'll start letting in man them. You know what I mean? And man and them is gonna pay $50 to get in, but when they pay $50 to get in, they gonna be like, I paid $50 to get in, so I can do what I can walk on this table, I can blah and all that. And if somebody bumping me, you know what I mean? And then 3 months later, your bar is closed, or you got a stigma on it where the people who you originally targeted don't want to come there.
Right,
You know
that
what
part.
I'm saying? So,
Absolutely. Man, ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome guest in the house with us today. Man, I watched him from day one, like when he first had a vision. First had a vision, man. And we have the one and only Tramain Rayford in the house from the program, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a hand clap. Yeah.
Thank you for having me, man.
Hey, good morning to you. Man, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
Yeah. I see you still the laid back, chill guy. You know, just you know, you're definitely walking slow and drinking water.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to. That's the only sustainable way.
That's the only sustainable way.
It's not about speed.
It's not. Yeah.
Walk slow and purposeful.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I often say that, you know, people have a purpose that's connected to a promise, you know, and sometimes some people can be impatient, but if you just take your time, breathe in and breathe out, and trust the process, you'll get a lot further in life, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I saw you had an interview on television.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah. The one with Amanda.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a great relationship with WTOL.
I do too. Thanks.
We get to
shout out to them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We get to go on the show and talk about what we have to offer to the community. And most recently, last week or something like that, I went on the show to talk about our 9th annual tie event. So
9th annual, man. Yeah.
So we got to share what we have to offer for the community. It's free. Last year we gave away, I think, 50 suits, brand new suits in the plastic.
Wow.
This year we're giving away brand new ties and stuff like that. We may have a couple suits, but the problem I had was kids leaving the suits without them being tailored. And relying on a single mother to then take them to go get tailored ain't happening.
Right.
So rethinking that process of, okay, we're not giving away free suits right now, but what would it look like in the future? So
what it look like?
So real quick, tell people about the program, what the program is.
Yeah, so the program is a nonprofit organization for young men in absent father homes, teaching them life skills and social skills and how to deal effectively with the demands of everyday life. It's a mentoring organization teaching young men how to tie ties, how to change tires, how to manage money, how to invest. We've went as extreme as taking kids in airplanes and they got to fly the airplane.
Right.
We do firearm safety training. We do, kids got to drive boats and we expose them to all types of life. And everything a dad would normally teach his son, that's encompasses the program. So.
Now, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So how did you come up? How did you come up with this vision? Like, what was it that made you go, I got to do something?
Yeah. So grew up in church all my life. I was at church and developed a youth program at the church. Okay. And then working with the youth there and the men there, the young men there, I noticed that they didn't have dads.
Okay.
And they would ask me questions like, how do I pump gas? How do I do this? I'm looking like, man, my mama had me pump gas since I was 8. What you mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially when it's cold out.
You get up 20 on pump 6. You know,
Right.
And you better stop at 20 too.
Yeah, you better stop at 20.
Right.
So fast forward, I was praying about it, and I believe God was just like, this is bigger than these 5 young men. I need you to start an organization for absent father homes. And I was like, no, thank you. No, thank you. I know that. I know the burden of that. I know what it takes. I know what it, it's a lot. And I was like, no. And he just kind of twisted my arm.
Right.
And then I was just like, all right, let's go. So just been going, and he's just been putting his grace on it and favoring us the whole entire way.
Man, that's it right there. What church were you attending at that time?
True Church of God, the Apostolic Faith. That real big church right next to. Across from Seaway.
Wow. Wow.
Yep, that's and then they had like 3 locations at the time.
Okay.
It's one up in Ottawa Lake that I was attending. So.
Okay. Wow. That's what's up, man. It's amazing how God put something inside of us. And we be like, I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to do that. And then God just keep pressing. Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah. Look. Be like, I'm not asking.
I'm not asking you more. You gonna do it,
right?
That is bananas. Yeah. That is bananas, man. Yeah. So, what has it been for you? Like, the question I want to say is like, how has it been for you in your growth period? Like, how has working with these young men motivate you to even think bigger than what God had already placed in you?
Working with them has, I mean, it's what people don't talk about is the business side, the hard work, the business.
Come on now. Come on.
The working with the boys, that's my, like, forget about QuickBooks, forget about the lawyers, forget about the, it's like, this is what I want to do.
Right.
So they are the fire to everything that keeps me going. If I'm not around them for a number of weeks or days, I start to, my wife be like, you need to call some of them kids and get them over here, because they the fire, you know.
Right.
It just takes some sort of business acumen to run everything that you wrote, and the growth behind it has been, you know, mentor after mentor, class, workshop, all that stuff.
Right.
My job is to develop opportunity for these young men.
Right.
So I'm not able to be as hands-on with the boys as I used to be. So my fires is, you know, when I'm around them,
Mm-hmm.
but I have to set up and create opportunities for them. So that's
Right.
what my job is.
Okay. Great.
And that's the thing, like a lot, like I think I met Tramain when I was probably at Pathway. I think that's when we met. And like, he's like me. My passion is the programming, right?
Mm-hmm.
My passion is to get around the kids and affect the kids. All that paperwork and stuff like that, please get somebody to do that. You know what I mean? To do that part. The passion is working with the kids and slowly seeing them change, seeing their mentalities change, seeing their behaviors change, seeing their choices change. And when you work with kids and you truly love working with kids, you see it.
You see it.
And it makes you want to work even harder and affect more kids, because you know that it can be done. You see it with your own eyes. So to tell, like, what's the most rewarding? Give me a rewarding story of like a kid that came to you and how he changed.
Man, can I do two stories just real quick?
Yeah.
So when I first got started, it was just about teaching kids, because my whole thing, this is when kids were, when the youth, the crime with the youth started ramping up real,
Right.
and I wanted to, I'm like, y'all at least know how to do some life skills. If y'all get into that life and end up going to prison, at least know how to shake a hand when you go to prison. You know what I'm saying? At least know how to tie a tie if you go to prison. At least know the basics. And doing that, kids, I had a young boy, he was at Rogers. He went from all Fs to all A's by the end of the, and that wasn't even in the plan.
Right.
He just came, he's like, oh, Mr. Rayford, look, I'm on the honor roll. And I was like, you on the honor roll? You ain't on no honor roll. He showed me his grade card. I was like, boy, you on the honor roll? You know?
Yeah.
So seeing them just invest in themselves and do that. And then one of the last things that we did was when we went flying, we had a kid that came, he was like, I'm not getting in the airplane. I'm in the air. I'm in the simulator. I'm not getting up there.
Right.
And we had one of our volunteers was like, man, everybody flying, you computer monitored. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The controls, like, get mad. So we got him to sit in the airplane.
Wow.
And then the pilot was like, man, we just sitting in the airplane, bro. Why don't we just drive around? So dude, like, all right, man, we could drive around. They started driving around, and then Glenn, the pilot, he was like, hey, why don't we just go up a little bit? We already drive, and let's go up a little bit. And Kingston's like, all right, you know, like, all right. But Kingston didn't know, to a pilot, a little bit is like 1,300 feet. Right. To Kingston, he probably like, oh, this is going to be like, you know, 6, 10, 8 feet. So he took him up. Kingston like, whoa, okay, let's go down. And then going down, Glenn was like, man, why you want to go down? What was wrong? You was afraid? He was like, yeah, man, I was scared. And Glenn goes, but you did it anyway, right? And then Kingston's like, yeah. And he goes, well, I want to congratulate you on today of doing something afraid, because all throughout your life, you're going to have hurdles. You're going to have obstacles that you're going to have to overcome. And I want you to look back to today as a celebration of overcoming an obstacle that you were afraid to do.
Right.
And that right there was just like, and that wasn't one of our mentors. That wasn't one of our, you know what I'm saying? But I truly believe that we put these kids in position. And I truly believe that God just uses who he wants to use for who he wants to use.
Absolutely.
Right? And for that time, it was Kingston, you know, who was afraid of heights, and then Kingston was like, oh, I like it. Like, let's go. You know, so it's like,
let's do it again. Let's do it again.
So it's like, my job is to create the opportunity. You know, I'm a seed thrower, right? And then God gives the increase. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I work for him, and that's how I be with these youth I work with. Yeah. When I sit across the table from a youth, when I do a home visit, I tell them simply this. I go, you must be real special to God. And I said, let me explain to you why. I said, God puts me in front of those youth who has greatness on their life. And so God is sending this warning before destruction because he needs you to continue to do kingdom building. Yeah. And that's how I communicate with these kids. So yeah, I got to break you down. It's going to hurt a little bit, but I'm going to build you back up so you can be successful. So, you know, I get it. I understand that when we're ministry focused, we are kingdom minded. Man, that's the one thing that people have to understand and learn, that when you are working for the kingdom, man, it's going to require a lot of work, right? It's not going to be easy because for some odd reason, people think that, you know, they want to, oh, God called me to preach. I'm like, are you sure? Are you positive?
You want to rush to get in the pulpit?
Yeah, you want to rush to get in the pulpit because, it's not what you think it is. Yeah. But for us, we serve in a capacity outside of the four walls. And so, you know, the mantle is heavy on our life as well. And I know the mantle is heavy on your life, but you have an amazing team around you. And that's what's important when you have people that believe in you and that's willing to support you. Talk a little bit about your team.
Yeah. First and foremost, my wife. I gotta give it up to my wife. Yeah. My wife is the one that we met through our ministries. We met through our organization. So she was running the organization with women in trafficking. So she would actually go inside the clubs and rescue women from trafficking. Over her 10 years, she did it about 10 years. She rescued over, was it 1,800 women? Wow. 600 kids. It's called Cover International. So she was here in Toledo and in Toronto. Wow. My wife is legit, man. My wife is legit.
That's strength right there.
Yeah. You know, and then when we got together, God just knew what he was doing, you know. So she is the main one that's you know, helping me out, and at night, you know what I'm saying, the pillow talks. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Fellas, listen to him. Listen to him, fellas. Yeah. Listen.
You can only go so far without a wife. Man, you can only go so far. And she has been the component that has taken me and taken this organization to the next level. We have a wonderful board. Our board is absolutely amazing. I love every single one of them. We get to laugh, and it's not. I'm chill, like you said. I've been in boards when they got gavels. They got me in boards when they like to the T and count. We just chill. So my board, our volunteers, our teams, Mick, Robert, I want to name people because if I forget, you didn't name me on the, you know what I'm saying? Right. Nakia, our moms, our mama gang, like everybody that encompasses this organization. It's not the Tramain Rayford show. It's we are the program. All of our volunteers, all of our moms. It's everybody that is in the organization.
That's what's up.
I have a question. Well, I have two questions. First, like how has the community? You know, we talk about Toledo and how Toledo responds to what we do. So how has the city or the community responded to the program?
I think they responded well to it. I think our problem is awareness. You know, people don't know that we exist. People don't know that what we're doing. But the people that do know what we're doing, they love it. And they're like, how can we help? How can we partner? How can we? And I'm a huge fan of partnership because, you know, I use the analogy. Yeah, I used to drive a 90 Chevy Lumina. And that boy used to break down all the time. And I had to get out and push it myself. Wow. And the analogy I bring is like how amazing it is when somebody else comes to help you push your car. Right. To save you, just that other person. Now it's 3 times easier because that other person came to push. So that's the way I look at partnerships, is like, how can we partner? How can we collab? What does it look like? And the community has just responded well to that.
Good.
I think that's what we're about to do. I got a plan.
Got a plan.
We gonna get everybody 90 luminous so they can understand how collaboration works. You just solved the problem. No,
No, but that's a good analogy, though.
Right,
That's
right.
a great analogy.
Yeah, absolutely.
But being the leader of this program or the founder of this program, what has it taught you about yourself?
That I'm stronger than what I thought I was, and I can't look at myself the way that I look at myself. Sometimes I have to look at myself the way that people look at me.
You know what?
You
And
know?
I have to do that all the time. 'Cause these two right here, they hold me accountable. Say like you can't just be. You're not just Jay. You're not just
Right, you're not.
You're more than that.
Yeah. And you can't just be everywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's certain places that I have to abstain from going to because of the way that I am viewed. I can't go everywhere. I can't be everywhere.
And I feel that. I feel that because eyes are on us.
Yeah.
And they're hoping that they can, like, the spotlights are on in here and people want to be like, oh, there goes some dirt right there. I knew this. I knew that. It's like, no. So I get it.
Yeah,
I
I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect. You know, I grew up in Oakfield Gardens. You know what I'm saying? Then I moved to the West Side in Jackman, Alexis, and I lived in the Weiler Homes for about 6-7 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? It won't be hard to find dirt. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it'll be easier to find good.
Right.
Only thing you gotta do is Google me, and you will see all the good that we've been doing in the community.
And that's a humble thing to say. Because I can say to people that be like, well, I just want to learn more about your organization. I just be like, just Google me.
Yeah.
Because humbly, I'm just saying you can see the work that we've done.
Yeah.
And yeah, absolutely.
and this is what I learned, man. Like, you gotta have some dirt on you.
You do.
To be able to relate to kids that's coming from the dirt. You know what I mean? I've been around people that mentor kids all the time. And when a kid can relate to you, you know what I mean? When they can see themselves in you, then they're more likely to open up to you. You know what I mean? They're more likely to be like, all right. And that's the thing. Like, I keep a cool relationship with my kids. You know, Mr. Monty, the guy we were talking about earlier, man, he tells me everything. You know, everything. His little girlfriend, I'm like, hey, all right, look now. But I'm telling you, let's make good choices. Right. Let's make good choices. I understand you're a young man, you becoming a teen. You know, things look good to you, but there's things that come along with that. And I can tell you what those things are. And I'm not going to tell you not to do it, but I'm going to tell you that if you do it, you got to take the consequences that's going to go with it. I'm going to tell you what the consequences are. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely.
And a lot of times, a lot of kids just want to know that you're going to, you know, just a lot of times they've been disappointed at people who haven't, you know, sold them a dream that they were going to be there for them and then disappear. But when they know that you're going to show up time after time after time, like parents call me all the time. And even though I'm in a weakened state, I get up out the bed. Look, come on, man, let's go for a ride. Let's talk. You know what I mean? And it ain't no money involved at all.
See there? And that's
no money
that part
involved
right
at
there.
all.
That
it's
part.
just, I want you to make good choices. I want you to be a good young man. You know what I mean? And they see it, and they can tell when you in it for the change. I'm gonna call it for the change.
That's
for
it.
For them to be better.
Right.
You know?
Yep, absolutely. Because I do things that people try to slide money. Like, here you go, Mr. Sean's for gas money or whatever. And I say, I need for people to understand I'm not in this for money. I'm in this for change.
Right.
You know, because God has sustained me. Like, I am blessed to do what I'm doing. So it can never be about money. You know, it's about saving lives at the end of the day. You know, so, yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial break. We are here in the studio with Tramain Rayford, the executive director, or founder executive director of the program. Where can they find your information about the program?
Yeah, you can search us on Facebook at the program, or you can website programinc.org.
Programinc.org. Jesse, before we get on the commercial break, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook Live, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you find your favorite shows. So we are sponsored by, we can't forget about the sponsors. We're sponsored by Project 360 Studios, Toledo Arc, and Andre McCullough, who's also doing a great job with those kids over there in that program.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the Tabernacle Church. Shout out to Two Cups Cafe with Alan Jackson. Shout out to young men and young women for change. Shout out to Amani. What's your program again?
Play.
Positive
learning activities.
I didn't know the acronym. I mean, I just, the words. All right. So if you want to become a sponsor of the Rising Grind Morning Show, right now we're doing $25 special for the month of January. After that, we're going. The prices are moving on up to the regular cost of sponsorship. So
man,
get it now.
Get in it while you can.
Man, while you
it's
can.
Well worth it.
It's well worth it, man. For real. I just. You gotta let them know it's all about the ROI, and they're gonna definitely get a return on their investment.
Yes,
but
we are growing. We're heard all over the country, not just in Toledo. We have people on the show who are in Atlanta, so our show is heard in Atlanta, in LA. I'm talking about the people that I know that actually watch the show outside of Toledo. So, I'm not just naming cities.
Right.
So we're heard everywhere. So your business will be heard everywhere.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with you after this commercial break.
Step by step, I'm climbing high. Left my baggage, kissed it goodbye. New shoes on my feet, scuffed the ground. Echoes of dreams, no longer bounded.
The air up here is thin but sweet. Every stumble turns to beat. I'm moving on up
like George and Weezy. Life ain't perfect, but it's looking breezy. Up the ladder I go, can't make me queasy. Moving on up like George and Weezy.
Moving on up like George and Weezy. I built my bridge from scraps and fire. Burnt down, down, climb down the mire. Every brick laid was a piece of me. Now I'm dancing where the clouds can see. The air up here is thin but sweet. Every stumble turns to beat. I'm moving on up like George and Weezy. Life ain't perfect, but it's looking breezy. Up the ladder I go, can't make me queasy. Moving on up like George and Weezy.
Yeah, I roll with Christ. Ain't no way. I'm still standing, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I was raised where the pressure stay heavy. Heart full of scars, so unready. Chasing quick wins, all gas, no brakes. Devil in my ear, tryna sell me them fakes. Had money on my mind, pride in my chest. But peace ain't come with the things I possess. Late nights, cold floors, praying for light. Ask God for strength, he gave me a fight. Try to knock me down, but I wouldn't fall. Of my life got stories untold. I've been counted out, left in the rain, but God kept me silent, never broke the chain. Yeah, ain't no way I'm living without God in my life. Ain't no way the devil gon' keep me down, nah, not twice. I done been low, I done paid the price. Now I walk by faith, yeah, I roll with Christ. Ain't no way, I'm still standing, yeah, I'm okay. I walk through fire, I don't smell like smoke. Every scar I got just prove he spoke. Try to trap my mind with fear and doubt, but the word hit hard, yeah, it bailed me pieces. One want the heart, I ain't perfect, nah, but I've been redeemed. Grace so loud, yeah, mess my scheme. Used to flex pain like it made me tough. Now I flex face, say got enough. They ask how I smile when the storm still rages. I know who hold the final page. Try to bury me, I came back planning. Try to break me, but God expanded. Every L turn, lesson learned. Every tear shed, victory earned. Ain't no way I'm living without God in my life. Ain't no way the devil gon' keep me down, no, not twice. I done been low, I done paid the price. Now I walk by faith, yeah, I roll with Christ. Ain't no way, I'm still standing, yeah, I'm okay. Ain't no way I'm living without God in my life. Ain't no way the devil gon' keep me down, no, not twice. I done been low, I done paid the price. Now I walk by faith, yeah, I roll with Christ. Ain't no way, I'm still standing, yeah, I'm okay. From the block to the Bible. From the pain to the
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Shawn Juan, in the studio with the one and only DJ Impress. In the house, also with just Jay today, but he said he just he. I am he today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back with our special guest. That is Tramain Rayford of the program, the founder, executive director of the program. Welcome back, fam.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Yeah, welcome back, man. So yeah, we was in the commercial break. We just talking about these kids and the impact that we've made in their lives, but the impact they have made in our lives as well.
Yeah.
You know, because they don't understand. They're still giving us life.
Oh yeah.
They're giving us a reason to still go.
Oh yeah.
You know, because
And I say this, like, I was a young father, right?
I was
so
too.
when you're a young father, you make mistakes, right?
Right.
And then as your kid grows, like, you can't really fix those mistakes.
Right.
So when you mentor other people and you're able to know, like, the things to do, is rewarding, man. Them kids don't know that they pour into us as much as we pour into them.
Right,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
And when I see kids
Absolutely.
doing the right things because of something I taught them, it feels good, man. It feels good. And again, like I said, it makes you want to do more. I remember coming to one of the tie tying events that you had, and then seeing running into a young man years later, like probably about 2 or 3 years later, and he had a tie on. And I'm like, I know where you learned to tie.
Right,
You know what I
absolutely,
mean? Yeah,
absolutely.
So seeing stuff like that, man, is so rewarding, man.
It is, man. And our youth, and we have to keep fighting hard for our youth, because the way that our country is going right now, you know, the one thing that bothers me is that we have these congressmen or these senators that's been in the position forever.
Yeah.
Like, you got to literally roll them out in a wheelchair because they're not giving up. So my fight is, how do we create world changers to be those individuals that can start replacing those who are going to be moving out?
And that's the one thing that I said that we need to do a better job at doing is grooming that next group of people, right? We say we want change, and we say we know what the change looks like. So let's start grooming these people who are going to make that change.
Right.
So I would love to be a mentor for somebody. Like, we always ask people what they want to be. Oh, I want to be a rapper. I want to be a singer. And all that. I would love to run across somebody that say I want to be a senator or a mayor, or you know what I mean?
Right.
Man, you don't know the stuff that I'm waiting to
And
pour
I
into
feel
somebody.
you, and I feel you
what I
on
mean?
that, because I look back too. I look at when I first started this program, Jack Ford was mayor, right? And I think about the men back then to now, like, they never extended that olive branch out to us to groom us to become the next leader. Sometimes people carry the torch, and then when they go, they take the torch with them, and then the fire goes out, you know. And we got to think different in that. And I always will say, when you change the way you look at things you look at begin to change.
I know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I do that a lot for like you would be amazed at how many DJs call me. I'm solid in what I do. I know I'm solid in what I do. You know what I mean? So whoever's coming up, don't threaten me. Yeah, I'm gonna help you get gigs. I'm gonna help you. I had a young lady called me yesterday. She bought a new controller and couldn't figure out how to get it to work. And I'm trying to walk her through it, and then she figured it out. It's like, Eureka, I got it. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? We can't gatekeep information, man.
Yeah. Right.
That's how you keep things growing and moving, is sharing. And once you leave, you are no good if you took secrets to the grave with you. You're no good.
Right. You're no
know
good.
I mean?
None whatsoever.
That's like the parents. Your mom make the good macaroni and cheese. At some point, she got to share that recipe with you. Because if she don't, what's Thanksgiving dinner anymore, man?
Right.
We got to look at it as recipe, man.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. That's what it is, man. I mean, man. Yeah. You got to do that. And it's good when you can do things and people know what you do, and they can call you and be like, "Hey, Shawn, man, I got a parent, that is dealing with this, da 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 da, right?" And so I like to probe and ask questions because I want to make sure that I am either providing the right service, or I need to connect them to the right person that can do that. Yeah. And so that's what we have to do. If somebody's talking about podcasting, I'll be like, "Oh, we got you."
Right.
Well, Shawn, I know you don't do mentoring, but do you? Yeah, call on dude. Somebody. I'm looking for a DJ. Well, my cuz do that. Give him a call.
Right.
You just tell them I sent you, and that's what we got to do, ladies and gentlemen. We got to learn how to share the love, share the wealth, the knowledge, and continue to grow, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what that is. So, what do you do, Tramain, for your woosah? Like, what are some of the things that you do? Because I know it, like...
chill with my family, man.
That's it. Yeah.
I took my girls sledding last night.
Oh my God, I'm hurting behind sledding, but go ahead.
And just seeing their faces light up. My 5-year-old was she couldn't wait to get out there.
5 already?
Yeah, 5, and then I have a 1-year-old.
1-year-old, but 5.
Yeah, so,
wow, jeez.
The 1-year-old is she's the one that's gonna get whoopings. Right now, my 1-year-old Leona, she gonna
with love.
Look. Yes. Which one of your family members, your brother or somebody, who she remind you of? Like, oh, that's so and so reincarnated.
I don't know, man. I don't know where it is, because all my girls, good girls, like I do got. My brother was a fighter. He was a,
right,
like you see him is on site.
Right.
Fighting at Walmart, even fighting at Kroger. Like that's my, God rest his soul. He passed away in 2020. Yeah. But and I got some aunts, I got some girl cousins they got hands too on site. And I think she got them jeans. So she won, and she be bullying my 5-year-old. Just
wow.
Walk up to her, take a toy, hit her. I'm like,
wow.
Yeah, so gotta work with her, but going sledding and just having family time and just the laughs, the hugs, all that stuff is like my woosah.
Your woosah, that's what's up. Yeah.
So what are the program? You said you got some events coming up. Tell the people what you got coming up.
Yeah, so we have our 9th annual tie event on January 24th. We're doing some stuff with the Lord's basketball game. We're doing some stuff with Bowling Green University. We have a huge calendar. We're doing some stuff with Oregon Fire Department, Oregon Police Department. I think we're going to do some stuff with Toledo Police Department. So we got a long list of we do like a 90-day calendar for our enrolled participants.
Okay.
We're trying to figure out how, because a lot of stuff changed, right? Weather or whatever, stuff like that. And we don't release it to the public because I don't want people showing up at a place where stuff didn't change and stuff like that. Yo, we here, you not. I can't do that. So stuff changed a lot, and we have a long calendar. So
that's what's happening.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I love it, man. I love it.
Man, look. The one thing, it's hard when you're a thinker, and your mind is always going.
Yeah.
And you just be like, man, that show will work. That'd be nice. Or you're just always thinking, man. And so it's nothing wrong, but sometimes we gotta learn how to shut it down. Yeah. It can be tough.
So I was just listening to the list of organizations that you partner with, right? I heard you say Lords. I heard you say the Wranglers.
Yeah.
I heard you say, that lets you know that other people see your vision and believe in it and want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Right. And you have to be open to receive that. So kudos to you for the vision and the willingness to partner with other people, man, and to affect the lives of kids who normally, you don't know what they would be doing if they weren't in the program. And that's how I always think about my kids. Like, what would they be doing if we don't have programs?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to put them in a positive atmosphere around positive people. And that's how you have them make positive choices.
Right.
Right.
So,
So,
you got to.
yeah,
It's got to. For me, it's hard, and I'll say why it's hard is because my whole thing is dealing with those youth that are out there making unhealthy choices,
Right.
And then when they don't listen, and you get that call or you find out on the news about something, you just be like, wow. So when they say heavy is the head that wears the crown, that is a true thing because it has to start with something, right? And I'm grateful and thankful that God allowed me to have something of discipline and structure in place because we got to be honest, we grew up on discipline and structure.
Yeah, we did.
There was a full force of accountability.
I grew up on discipline and discipline. No, hey, I'm gonna tell you real quick. So you know my mother, right?
Right. Of course I do.
And, I'm silly. I'm so silly. So I'll be talking to people and I'll come up with like just outlandish story about what my mother did when I was a kid, right? I'll say something like, yeah, my mother if my mother thought I was lying, she would douse my clothes in gasoline and throw a match at me. And if I caught on fire, that mean I was lying. And they'd be like, don't be lying on your mother like that. And I'll call my mother on the phone and be like, Ma, didn't you used to douse our clothes in gasoline and throw a match at us? And she'd be like, they parents didn't do that? you turned out all right. Their parents should have did that. And they'd be like, man, you and your mother are great. I come up with the wildest stories, man. And just be like, Mama, didn't you do that?
But I can share a story. We remember me, you, Keenan, your brother. We got what stinks court.
Oh, man. I tell the story about my Aunt Chris, right?
Oh man.
My Aunt Chris one time, we got in trouble and we knew he was in trouble. She came in and she snatched the cord out of the TV, whooped everybody in the room, and plugged it in before the TV had a time to get dark. She was the original Pootie Tang.
Man, Pootie Tang. Man, listen, man.
Man.
Oh my God, yeah. Aunt Chris, boy. Ooh wee.
Yeah.
Man, she wasn't no joke,
And
man.
the thing about it though, that was community though. Cause like on Oakwood, if you messed up at Beco's, like we stayed in the middle of the block. So if you messed up at Beco's, you probably was gonna get it at Beco's all the way home, and then when you got home, you was gonna get it for having to get it all the way from Beco's. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that was the village, man. That's still my mentality of helping kids.
That's
man.
it.
The village.
That village.
Because we need it, man.
That's it.
We need that village bad.
I say I don't make no excuse for being tough, but guess what? I'd rather show them some tough love out of love before the streets show them tough love with no love.
No doubt.
Because it be going down. It be going down.
And the village includes the program. The village includes
young men and women for change.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
The village
and play.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Just that the mentality of men who want to give back to the community for the betterment of the community. You know what I mean?
And it's hard for us. And that's a different topic, but we as black men, we got to be real, man. It's tough for us.
No doubt.
It is tough for us, and people don't understand what we go through physically, mentally, emotionally. Just because what you said, you want to do a great work in your community, and when we have people that are colliding with each other, it makes it hard for us that's really wanting to do the work,
right,
and be real about doing the work. We're not out here to impress nobody. We're not living lavish lives, and we not popping bottles and all that. No, we are out here doing the work. So if I walk in a restaurant and I see you, I should be able to say, "Give me his check. Your money's no good here today."
Hey.
And we got to love and support one another like that.
So let me find where Shawn
No,
eats
you-
at.
Actually, I was gonna go somewhere with Jesse and see if I get a free cup of coffee or something over at Sheets, you know, or in an apple, you know.
No, you know apples from Sheets. Don't go eat fruit from a gas station. Come on, son. Eat the fruit from a gas station. Come on, now.
Man, look, Tramain, what do you want? What do you want to say to the people that's listening right now?
Just follow us, like us, check us out, see what we're doing. Support. And support looks various ways, right? Support
Right.
looks like sharing. Support looks like advocating. Support looks like coming. You know what I'm saying? So everything's 100% free, and getting involved is just simple.
It's just simple. It's just simple. I must say here publicly, I am so proud of you. I love you, man. I do.
Yeah.
I love you, man, because I've seen your humbleness and I've seen your grind, right?
Yeah.
But I can tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, he is serious when it comes to his family. He dead is serious. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, he makes sure. I mean, you represent as a father and as a husband, and especially and the exciting thing about it is where you come from. See, people, you didn't grow up with a silver spoon in your mouth. Man, so people got to understand that we are real people that came through some real hard times.
Man,
Look,
Yeah.
some hard times,
Yeah.
and so for you to be where God wants you to be, and you're humbly doing it and giving back
Yeah.
is a blessing, bro. Because I know you have to sit back and think of what you've gone through, like when you were younger, coming up, and how you overcame.
yeah, I was in a coma. I was in a coma for 2.5 weeks and in the hospital for 3 months.
Wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? From drinking and being at parties and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, my life ain't been easy.
Man,
But my job is to make others' life easy.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
With resources, but you still got to work.
Yeah.
Because it's hard work everywhere, every area that you look at.
yeah. It's work. And ladies and gentlemen, you got to put that work in. I see Ty Cleveland had checked on.
Ty.
Ty, yeah. Dr. Ladale had joined us earlier, man. We appreciate her. Dr. Carl Mitchell, he joined in with us. I just wanted to go through here real quick to give shout outs to those who gave us shout outs, ladies and gentlemen. But it is Friday, ladies and gentlemen, and we are getting ready to get out of here again. We want to send this special thanks to Tramain for coming on the show, gracing us with his anointing.
I want to say publicly, so on record, man. If you need me, call me. You got my number. You
You
call
already
me.
know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We chat, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
All of
No
us.
doubt.
We
Yeah,
chat.
yeah.
David James just hopped on and said, Tramain,
My brother.
good morning.
Good morning, y'all.
Tom said, what up?
Yeah, what up?
Let's get some coffee. or tea. You know
Or
what I'm
tea,
saying?
right?
Shoot.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is the weekend. One thing we want you to do is be careful, be safe. Watch your surroundings, ladies and gentlemen. Watch what you're doing. Anything that's negative, stay away from it. Protect your peace, because peace is positive energy. Always create elevation. So protect your peace, and protect those who are around you, and make sure that in order for you to get to your next level, you're going to have to shake some things loose and let it go. And I'm going to leave you with that. Money, what do you want to say before we get out of here?
I want to say, man, let's again, reaping season, live in it.
Man.
Live in it.
I'm going to speak for Ty, and Ty says, jump off the porch. Yeah, he's good.
He said jump in the street. I remember one day he
just
said jump in the streets.
In the streets. Man, what do you want to say, Jess, before we get on up out of here?
It's going to be cold over the weekend, so stay warm. If you don't have to go outside, don't go outside. Don't jump off the porch this weekend. If you jump off the porch and you slide from the porch to the street, you might get hit.
You might get hit. Ran over. Doot, doot. That's what they hear. Doot, doot. They'll be like, what was that? That was Jess on the ground. So there it is. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Pink Lady Cigar 1 year anniversary tomorrow from 6 p to 10 p at the Lynx Lounge located at 2637 West Bancroft Street. Shout out to our sponsors. If you want to be a sponsor for the month of January, it's only $25. Get in while you get in. After that, don't be complaining about the prices, because guess what? Nothing changes if nothing changes. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, peace. God bless you, and we'll see you next week.
And his love still grows. Let's go.
Let's go. Like the Apostle did, yeah, we gon' ride. Let's go. Tell the whole world how he changed our lives. Let's go. Out the four-wall, man, the church outside. Let's go. We on a mission, Holy Spirit be the guide. Let's go.